Hello, strangers. Welcome. I'm gonna record an episode or two of this right now, even though I'm still uploading my backlog. So yeah. I'm recording this the day I put up part 5, for reference. I literally just finished grinding off camera, and if I remember how I ended last time correctly... I'm gonna close some things real quick, actually. Because I'll probably just do a full computer restart after I finish recording. So now, welcome to me doing Lieutenant Surge's fuck-ass gym puzzle. I hate this goddamn place. Well, it's fine. I don't think I fought this guy. Yeah, I didn't. Whoops. Okay, now this will be all the trainers cleared out. I grinded everyone to level 24. Except Apricot, because she's, you know, level 26. Hopefully I won't need to use the rat, but you know. I shouldn't. I don't really think anything on Surge's team can really do much to Chicxulub. I will be leaving in the entirety of me doing this fucking gym puzzle. It's this one. Fuck. What do I want to talk about while I do the worst gym puzzle I think I've ever done in a video game? Please. I might need to look up the logic for this, because I know that there is some. I just don't know what it is. It's this one. Nope. Let's see. It's this one. I'm going to kill Lieutenant Surge with rocks. Okay. How long has this video so far been? Is it worth the effort? And me using save states. I mean, I've already revealed that this is an emulator. And this is just for the sake of save. Fuck it. Let's save a bit of time. Is it this one? No. What's the load state? F10. Cool. This one. This one. I don't remember which ones I'm doing. There we go. Awesome. Now, if I remember correctly, I never have to do this again if I first try this gym leader. So it's time for us to lock in. I might be recording a, Minecraft video soon. And by soon, I mean after this one. I'll have to do some resource grinding now and see how late it is. So yeah. It'll just be me building on my, single-player Cobblemon world, for reference. Anyway. Hey, kid. What do you thinks yours is doing here? You won't live long in combat. I shouldn't have done this voice. This fucking hurts. In combat, not with your puny power. I'll tell you, kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They jet my enemies into paralysis. They'll do the same to you. Give them a fucking Gundam or whatever they say in the anime. I've not watched the Indigo League in quite some time. Pop quiz. How many magnitudes does it take to get to the center of Lieutenant Surge? One. Don't click double team. God damn it. Don't miss. Okay, good. That should be 2. Well, it is 2, but yeah, that should be it. Okay. A 2. A 3. Raichu's the only thing that might actually live one if it hits. Okay, that hit. Clean! Clean-ass gym. And now I've got to prepare for another thing. Because it is now, just like that, it's Graveler time. Take the Gunda bench. What? Chixoom's evolving? And just like that, that's Graveler. It's Shockwave, unfortunately. Damn. Good shit. Okay. So now we can move on rapidly. So common sense dictates, oh yeah, we start heading down towards Lavender Town, but that implies Rock Tunnel, and I want Rock Tunnel to be its own episode. So, and I'm not about to record an 8-minute video, and I'm also not about to record Rock Tunnel tonight, because that sounds like hell. So instead, we're not going this way. I went the wrong way. Instead, we're cutting through Diglett's cave, doing a bit of backtracking, and getting some shit. Because I think there is some things to get. Now that we are... Now, with cut, may as well. I don't remember if any of them are actually worth a damn, but you know. Also, it's good to get more XP on Pam, and, on Pam and Jollies. So. I had a topic I wanted to talk about for a second, and I lost it. Fuck. I can probably scratch this. So, yeah. There's also a chance that the video I record is actually just me recording what currently exists of my, like, area in the Cobblemon world for archival purposes. Gambler. Fuck. Yeah, that's fine. So, yeah. Except for the next Cobblemon version. The only concern is that I'm horrified of the prospect of updating the mod. Anything in that mod pack out of fear of the entire thing combusting. Because it's not a mod pack I custom tailor-made. No, it's a mod pack for a server I used to be a part of. I left. Or I stopped. I wasn't, like, banned or anything, it's just that the server stopped being a Cobblemon server, so I stopped playing on it. So yeah, so... there's that. And I've just repurposed the mod pack into a single-player thing and added onto it. And it only... I completely missed that I got paralyzed. So, yeah. Interestingly, my first Cobblemon video will be in the one setting in Cobblemon where I'm not using a Watchog. Because I've never won before. I use Watchog a lot in Cobblemon because it's just such a convenient catching mon. Actually, at this rate, we might actually get 2 evolutions this episode. Yeah. Go ahead, kill him. It's what he deserves. Rest in piss, John Knife. We're also coming up on Aerial Ace, the TM for Aerial Ace, I'm pretty sure, which is very nice, to say the least. Yep. Now I've got to level up Jollies. I've been playing ZA occasionally. Admittedly, recording for this has basically replaced me playing ZA for the bit, though I have picked Legend ZA back up again. Which is nice. It's a pretty good game. Keyword is pretty good. I'd rather be playing any pre-Switch era any pre-Switch era Pokemon game over it, but you know. I want to complete it. I'm the only person in my friend group who has the game. Okay, yeah, that's just telling me to go to Route 2. I think I'm going to Route 2. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm eligible. Not that I would use it anyway. I'm actually planning on doing Flashless. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but no, not that. Yeah. Jolly's is tactical, because it means I can skip Arena Trap. I'll occasionally slaughter the higher level ones. Yeah, they go down in one hit. Diglett's defense stat is, like, actually 0. So, yeah. You know, I normally use Dugtrio as my ground type in this game. Or in this region. There's a lot of Kanto Pokemon I almost exclusively use outside of Kanto. And there are a lot of, like, the earlier ones. Like, I don't use the Nidos very often in general, just because I'm usually not a Stone Evolution guy. Ignore the monkeys. But basically... Fuck. Oh, God. Okay. Sorry. Let me stretch. So that already puts me off of the Nidos a bit. Recently, I've been consistently making the horrible decision to run the Nidos in, Johto, which sucks. Which is a fucking nightmare. I did a Mono Poison run in my own time of Pokemon Soul Silver. It's technically still ongoing because I haven't played through Kanto yet. But still. And I made the fucking genius decision to use 2 Stone Evolutions. I used both Vileplume and Nidoking. Nidoking was reasonable. I got Nidoking pretty decently. I literally, like... So for reference, Pokemon games my own time to save on my own time. A lot of the time, like for older ones, I'm playing them on my phone. Delta is, I think, the single best app on the Apple Store. So yeah. So I've been using Delta. And I usually do a couple cheats. The main one is, a toggleable encounter replacer for Chansey. Just to, like, make grinding not take a billion years. But still... Is there anything to get here that isn't called Flash? And Mr. Mime. That is not a Pokemon I considered, even though I actually like Mr. Mime. What the fuck are you doing, controller? My controller was being temperamental. I'm sorry. I should just replace the batteries in this thing. It's fine. You. Damn. Worth? This was a waste of my time. And your time as a viewer. Here's what I'll do. I will pick up some repels and then cut back through Diglett Tunnel. But first, I think there is something to get right here. Schween. Give me your rock. Thank you. Aerodactyl isn't a Pokemon I considered, but, you know. I want to pick up the old Amber. Let me go buy some repels. Hopefully 15 will be enough. I'm watching a Minecraft horror video, or I was, before I started recording, just in the background. I will link it if I remember, which I won't, because I will be recording this, or I'll be uploading this in days from now. So, yeah. Man, it would be really funny if the only party member I ever drew in thumbnails was Chicxulub. Because she's, like, not the focus at all. But also, previously I could draw her as, like, 3 circles, and that's it. And then, now, she's evolved into 5 circles. Once she evolves into Golem, which, again, I'll reiterate, I'm running a no-trade Evo version, so she's just going to evolve into Golem at level 37. Or 38. I think it's 37. It is now time. I can't wait to spend an hour in the next video just bashing my skull against Rock Tunnel. I haven't healed at any point, I don't think. I have healed at any point, I think. Okay. I may as well say the video title out loud so you guys can look it up. My Red Sheep developed a creepy smile by Ray Gloom Creepypasta. Is it actually a good video? I'm 18 minutes into a 54-minute video, and all that's happened is a fuck-ass sheep has, like, clipped through a fence a few times. You know, I'm speaking, obviously, from the perspective of the POV character. I'll be honest, this video gives similar vibes to my videos, in the sense that it's 54 minutes of just a guy playing and rambling. The difference is that the guy is, like, 2% better at commentary than me. Which is to say he's better at not going quiet and actually having something to say. The plan? Get to Rock Tunnel. and then end, because I'm not fucking doing that place tonight. That'll be a very good holdover until I learn. Until Jollies learns Drill Peck at, like, late, that will be a very good filler move. A very good stab improvement. Also, since I'm here, I may as well also put Secret Power on Jollies. Over Fury Attack. So that she has normal stab. That's better than Fury Attack. I'm fine with relying on the relative Gamba that is... Hyper Fang on Apricot. Also, speaking of, it's no longer... The level cap's like 29 now, so I don't really... The soft level cap, I should say. So, yeah. Who's the better fighting type? I meant to click low kick, but that works. So yeah, I meant to record this earlier than I am, but it's whatever. God, Pam really just wants to be a permanent team member. Which, if that's the case, then I might need to change a planned party member. Or I'll just need a temporary Surfmon, because the version of my team that has Pam in it does not have a water type. And I don't... Let me fact check this. I don't think Raticate learns Surf in this gen. Let me fact check that. Pokemon DB, my beloved. Lucky for me, I can just hold my controller vaguely uncomfortably and mash A. Gen 3! Survey says... No, it can't, unless they change that in this game for some reason. Level up, egg moves, tutor, Creepo, HMs. Nope, still just cut strength arc smash. Okay. Alrighty, yep. So I need a Surfmon. Because unfortunately, Surf is mandatory in this game. Look. I can't wait until I accidentally dig my way out of Rock Tunnel. And then cry. Anyway, back on the Mono Poison run, I don't usually fuck with, like, walk through walls hacks. I did this time, because I was not waiting until post-game. I was not waiting until either shopping RNG or after the Elite Four to evolve my Gloom into a Vileplume. So once I got to Victory Road, or like got to like the start or end of Victory Road, whichever one has the pathway that also connects to Mount Silver, that one, I just kind of walked through walls to get to Viridian Forest, where there's just a leaf stone on the ground, and just said, yeah, fuck it. That's Vileplume. I've posted the team on Tumblr before. By the way, I love you. I love you, Venonat. Goodbye. Hey, guess what? You'll never guess what was also briefly considered for the team. Venonat. It was Venonat. I usually like to use a bug, ghost, or poison type on my teams. And it can be more than one of those. Or I could be using more than one of the... I didn't mean to do that. But... this time I decided against fitting on any, because I didn't... None of them fit well. I think I briefly considered Beedrill, but it's pre-Gen 4 Beedrill. I briefly considered, I briefly considered, Arbok, but it's pre-physical special split Arbok. I briefly considered... I'm surprised that killed. I briefly not really, actually. I briefly who else did I briefly consider? I not so briefly considered Scyther. I almost decided on Scyther, and then I realized I was going to have to do fucking slot machine. I was going to have to either wait until the Safari Zone or coin grind. And I decided no. I also, prior to that, briefly considered Pinsir, which I'll be honest, I didn't know until I was planning the team for this, that Pinsir was in the game corner, which would be another coin grind. The reason I scrapped Pinsir is because it's pre-Gen 4 Pinsir, which is to say, it just doesn't learn stab moves. It just doesn't. Pinsir doesn't get stab other than HP bug. And I think it might get, what's the move? It might get Fury Cutter through, like, Move Tutor or something. But, like, it's Fury Cutter. It's pre-gen, whatever gen they buffed Fury Cutter in. Fury Cutter. Because they buffed Fury Cutter, like, twice, I think. It was buffed from 10 to 30. And I want to say in, like, Gen 8. Am I tripping, or am I remembering correctly that Fury Cutter is, like, jarringly 50 base power in BDSP? I should remember this! I literally used Kricketune in that game! Speaking of Pokemon, other things I've considered. I have briefly considered doing a regional rodent version of the... or regional bug version of the Rat Review. The problem is that I think like, the Rat Review is an excuse to get me to use Pokemon I don't normally use, and also to showcase that some Pokemon I really like using are more viable than I feel like a lot of people give them credit for, right? That is the first magnitude below 6 I've gotten this entire playthrough. I forgot magnitude could go that low. What am I... So yeah, the problem is I have used every single regional bug except low kicks, asterisk, and that asterisk is... Well, no, there's 2 asterisks. Except low kicks, asterisk, asterisk. First one is if you consider low kicks a regional bug, which I frankly don't. I think low kicks is just another bug in the region. Because for me to consider it, it would have to be comparable stat-wise to... No, there's not something over here. It would have to be comparable stat-wise to Spidops, and it is not at all. Spidops' base stats are dire. That thing has a base stat total of 404. Source, I've used Spidops before, and I love using Spidops. Spidops is my guy. But still. And then, finally, so yeah. And the other asterisk is, I don't think I've actually used Ledian outside of Inclement Emerald, where Ledian is buffed to be a absolutely disgusting monster. Where they buffed Ledian to basically be slightly weaker Mega Pinsir. If that sounds crazy, that's because it is. So yeah, the problems with the series include, I feel like there's a murkier line on what people actually consider regional bugs. Because I'm pretty sure I have seen people argue low kicks is, and I just disagree. And I think I've even seen some people try and argue that fucking Burmy is a regional bug. Which, like, no. It's not. It's not the early game bug at all. So yeah, the other problem is that I've used all of them, so I can just slap them on a tier list. Like, easily. I could just make that its own video, honestly. Like, regional bug tier list, where the top is probably... where the top, like, 3 are... I'd probably have to split it into 2 for biases, because I can't, in good faith, make a tier list like that and not do that, because otherwise people are going to be really confused when Vikavolt is not in S tier, because I don't care for Vikavolt that much. Not because its design is bad, it's objectively not. My problem with Vikavolt is that it's a Gen 7 Pokemon, which is to say it has a speed stat of -10. Vikavolt's stat line pisses me off to an unreasonable degree, which ranks it lower, and also results in me never using Vikavolt ever. So yeah, the top 3 of that would be, like, probably Orbeetle, Scolipede, Vikavolt. And then bottom 3 are one of the Butterfree clones, probably... No, it's Butterfree has its catching niche, so it wouldn't be bottom tier. I know Beedrill, I know the bottom 2 are, Beedrill because I wouldn't be accounting for Mega because I'd be playing through this. And, Ledian, who... It's Ledian. So yeah. Anyway, this video's been going on for 37 minutes, and this was supposed to be Lieutenant Surge video. So yeah. Lieutenant Surge is still gonna be the title of this video. Anyway, that's all for this time. Buh. Fuck, where's the stop? Buh.